Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let's solve the 30th SQL question from Leetcode 50 SQL interview questions. So the problem is we have to find out a number of employees which reports to each employee from an employee table. To summarize this, basically we have to find out, you know, number of people report to each manager. Imagine there is a manager and we have to find out number of people reports to him. This is one thing, and then the average age of the people who reports to him. We have to find out in a manager's name, his ID, name, and how many people report to him as to manager, and average age of the employees who reports to manager. Because manager is also employee, that's the reason they are mentioned as number of employees report to each employee. That is what they are asking. So in a nutshell, it's like a managers. You can say the managers. So how do I calculate this? It is There are many ways to solve this problem, but let's use the simple technique using a self-join technique. So what we'll do is we'll copy the same data. So we use something like, because the data is in only one table, we have to what we have to do is we have to use a self-join, because employee is also in the same table, manager is also in the same table. How do I link these two? So to visualize it, we'll create a self join. So what exactly meaning by this is, well, I'll create a two tables from the same table. I'll clone it. I'll make this as a E1 and this as a E2. Okay, E1 E2. So what they're asking is, let's come back to the description. What they're asking is, if you see this example, right? If you see this example, employee ID 9, name, and his reports to know. Basically, maybe he's the boss for all the employees. So he doesn't have any his manager. There's no his manager. Nobody's there. It's null. His age is 43. Now, if you see 4 and 6, they report to employee 9. That is what they're asking. The how many, and 2 also same way, that he doesn't have any managers. So here 6 and 4, they have a manager 9 in this context. So that's the reason they're asking us, like, employee 9, who has whose name, and then how many reportees he has, 2, and the average age. Average age is this 41 divided by 41 plus 36 divided by 2. That is what they're asking us to calculate for each of the employees. How many people are reporting to him, and then what's the average age of the people who are reporting to him. So what we'll do is we'll create a table which is a clone of another table. This we will create a table, left side table, this even as all the employees. These are all the employees, and imagine this as all the managers. So we'll join these two tables and count how many employees are there, what's the average age from this table. Count an employee from this table, and the name and ID and name will take it from this table. So let's write it and then see step by step so that you will understand. I'll select all the columns as of now. Select star from all the columns. Let's select all the columns from employees table. I'll make this as a E1, or maybe I'll put it in small letters, E1. Join, I have E2, I already copied. Now, here is the problem. When I want to join now, what I have to use, the keys I have to use, right? So here, for how do I join these two tables? So the manager ID or manager ID of this table is equal to the employee ID of this table. What exactly meaning by that is, reports to all the employees how do I join these two tables? I can't join using employee to employee, right? Manager of this table, manager ID of this table, which is nothing but reports to, should be equal to the employee ID of this table. That's how I get to know, because in this table there are no reportees, right? So we will not consider any reportees from this table. We will consider from this table reports to. So what on let's say on reports to E1, reports to equal to, let me just copy this from here to here. I'll just copy this E1. I'm just copying just to make it so that I don't have to write, because the queries are written in uppercase. That's the reason. So I'll comment this. I have to comment this because we have to run it. I have to comment this because or else I'll get a syntax error. I'll comment at this. So let's see what we get from this. We will not get the output what is expected to be, but we get some output which to visualize. What from here, if you see man employee ID, so this is nothing but manager ID, his name. We will take it from the right side, which is the manager table. From this side, for each of these employee IDs, what's the count of employees? There are two employees. And what's the average age? I just have to take the average age from this, not from this table, not from this. This is the right side table, which is the manager table. From here to here, this is the manager table. From here to here, this is the employee table, you can say. So we have to visualize like this, that because there are no two tables, and we have to assume that there are two tables. We have to self join these two tables to get this information. So to count this, right, to how many employees are there, to count for each employees, for each employee ID, we have to count how many employees are there who are reporting to him, right? How do I know? I have to do group by. On what key? Employee ID is also there here, employee ID also there. I have to group by on this, group by on these employee IDs, and count how many, group by on E2's employee ID, and count how many employees are in this table, and what's the average is in this table. Uh, what I'll do is, what I'm saying is, I'll just say group by on, I have to take E2. I have to take E2's employee ID. This is very, very important. Now, because I'm doing group by, I can just simply say, I'll take the name, I'll take the E2, I have to take the E2's name, because that is what they're asking us to manager's ID, right? I have to take the manager's ID, oh, sorry, first employee ID, I'll take the employee ID, manager's employee ID, and manager's name, because there are two names, so we have to take manager's name, right? So then I'll take manager's employee ID, manager's name. Now, for each of these managers, employee ID, employee ID name, I have to count how many employees reporting to him. So here comes E1. I have to take E1, E1 dot employee ID, E1 dot employee ID, and here average age, comma. This is very, very important. Age of E1 dot age, because I'm taking from left side, right? I think this we're almost there. This is as whatever they are asking to age as is, and whatever they are asking the name as this, as this. Let's see what we get. So I hope you get it. So we just have to, if you visualize, you will get it what I'm trying to say. We're almost there. Reports to is correct only, as reports to employee name. Sorry, reports to, sorry, here reports to count they're asking as, and I'm sorry, age they're asking like this. All right, the column names are matching. Now it should match the column names. The values also we should match. Yeah, so this is, they're asking us to also round the values. So I'll round it, round the averages, submit. If you do along with me, you will understand. Pause the video and then do along with me. You will understand. Yeah, it's got accepted. Let's submit. Okay, did not accept. Our output is this. This is what we got, accepted output. Okay, employee IDs has to be sorted. Okay, all right. Um, order by employee ID. I think they're asking expected one should come first, so by default it's ascending only. Let me submit. Order by descending, ascending, there are many options. All right, so it got accepted. I hope you get it. You can also change it. Let's say if you want to make this table as, you want to pull the manager's information from this table and the employee information from this table, that is also possible. You can change it this to E1, E1 here. Now wherever there is a E2, you can change it to E1 and try it out for yourself, and then visualize it by changing the names. Instead of E1, what if I take E2's reportees and E1's employees, and what should I enter here, and what should I enter here? So these things are very, very important. Now if you twist it, and then practice and then see the output, how it is coming, you'll understand better. But in nutshell, it is self-join, where at one table self-join, we are taking the clone of the same table. At one place, we are looking for the employees. At one place, we are looking for the managers details. And how do we link these two? Is using primary key and foreign key concepts, where this is at one place you are taking this ID, and another place we are joining the manager's ID here, and then manager's ID, basically employee ID in the manager's table. So this is how you solve it. Try it out yourself with a different approach and let me know. Change it to E1 and then let me know in the comment section what you get. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.